Hey guys, Justin with the Speed Hole. So right now, Ian and I are building this channel just because we love the off-road community. We like wrenching on stuff. I think we make a good team. Here I have this 1990 Ford Ranger. That is my newest project. I've had it for maybe a month and a half. So, you know, my previous rig that's being decommissioned right now because it is beat to crap. Let's go and we'll show you some of the other rigs that I have, some of the other projects I've got going. Here is my trusty, not rusty. It's mossy, it's a little dirty, it's not all painted the same, but my dad and I started this project truck probably, I don't know, maybe 2009, 2010, something like that. It's been in the family and it's progressed a lot. It used to be a four-wheel drive F-150 and it had a lot of rust. And we went through the engine, made sure everything was tip-top. It had the original 6-cylinder 300 inline and a 4-speed with a MP205. Loved it. It was great, super reliable. You wouldn't get anywhere fast, but yeah, it would pull a house off the foundation. So I wanted to make this thing a really cool classic tow rig. And what's better on a classic tow rig than big dually, big booty Judy, you know, flatbed, maybe even a rollback, and then something a little tasty under the hood. So I've started with the Hydro Boost because it plays well with the LM7 stuff, and it's been sitting for a while. It was a lot shinier when I did. This is actually a 2010 to 2012 F450 frame. So I have reworked the body mounts, set the 78 cab on it, and yes, I am keeping those Cali mirrors because they are sweet. This is where the sad part comes in. So my first full car build that actually worked. 5.3 LM7 here that I pulled out of a truck, put in here. I made it to the Ford transmission, and I also have the NP205. It has the 410 gears in it. It doesn't crawl very well in 4-low like I want it to, so I was building a doubler for it, but basically past couple of years this thing has highlighted a lot of weakness in the unibody from just beating the snout out of it, you know, for the past 8 years or so. So I think it's time to retire. So most of the parts on this chassis are going on the Ranger. So this had a V8 in it before. It had a 302 5-speed, and I can tell by the fender wells that are coated in rubber that this guy had a great time. With that being said, I'm going to put another V8 in it because I like my Ford Tough with Chevy stuff. So it's going to get an LM7 that was in the tow truck. It's going to get boost. It's going to get a carburetor. And the reason I'm doing a carburetor is because I don't want to use an intercooler. I'm going to try to keep everything I can under the hood because I'm going to utilize this bed for adventure stuff. Keeping in mind that I want to be comfortable, and comfort is all encompassing. That's road noise, exhaust drone, creature comforts. So yeah, that's the purpose of this build. I don't know what I'm doing yet with the roll cage, whether it's going to be an EXO, an interior cage, or a hybrid. I'm leaning more towards hybrid because I want to keep that like classic Ranger look without like putting a bunch of tubes on it. I do have to do some roof work and slowly taking off parts that I don't need and offering them up to marketplace for people that are using them. Currently, the only thing I've really got to do is I got to take out the gas tank. I think it's a Bronco 2 gas tank, so it's 19 gallons. It's behind the axle, in between the frame rails. It hangs down really low like a saggy diaper. So I definitely want to get that out. I might go with a fuel cell, a tall, like Moto-Built, something like between 15 and 17 gallons. Keep the battery up front. I'm going to try to put the winch behind the bumper, keep that like stock looking Ranger front face. I'm gonna try not to do a cowl hood because again, I want it to be stock. Keep the interior as stock as possible. Maybe I gotta put an AFR gauge, something you don't see on the trail a whole lot. You know, a first gen, second gen Ranger. Don't really see a whole lot of those. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll have more coming up. Thanks for watching.